Have you ever looked up at the Great Pyramids of Egypt and wondered about the secrets they hold? Now imagine standing before the largest of them all, the iconic Giza pyramid. The setting sun casts long shadows, giving the ancient stones a mystical aura. As darkness falls, the true adventure begins. Join us as we explore 3 mind-boggling secrets of the pyramids hidden from the world. Welcome to our channel, where we bring you the most amazing mysteries and scientific discoveries. Before we begin, subscribe for more updates. Chapter 3: Secrets Within the Pyramid. 6:30 to 10 o'clock, while the outside of the pyramid is breathtaking, the inside holds even greater mysteries. Hidden chambers, narrow passageways, and air shafts have puzzled explorers for centuries. In 2017, a group of scientists used advanced scanning technology and discovered a huge hidden void inside the pyramid. A space that no one knew existed for 4,500 years. What lies within? A secret burial chamber, lost treasures, or something far more mysterious? Your guess is as good as ours. The void remains sealed, untouched, and silent, taunting us with its enigma. As the night deepens, the temperature drops. You can almost feel the weight of thousands of years pressing down. Suddenly, a strange noise echoes through the tunnels. Is it just your imagination, or could there be someone else down here with you? The torchlight flickers, casting dancing shadows on the ancient walls. It's just a trick of the light, right? But what about those markings on the stones? Do they hold some kind of secret message, or are they just random patterns? The more you explore, the more questions you find. But wait, what's that? A glint of metal in the darkness ahead. Could this be the lost treasure you've heard so much about? The air grows thick with anticipation as you cautiously approach, your heart pounding in your chest. You realize that you're not alone. Who's there? Someone or something watching you from the shadows. The encounter sends shivers down your spine, leaving you questioning what else might be lurking in the depths of the pyramid. With a mix of excitement and fear, you decide to press on. The tunnel seems endless, but you know you're getting closer to the heart of the pyramid. After what feels like hours, the passage opens up into a vast chamber. But it's not what you expected at all. There's nothing here but darkness and the sound of your own breathing. Yet there's a strange energy in the air, a feeling that you're being watched. Suddenly, your flashlight picks up something in the corner. It looks like a pile of rubble, but as you approach, it reveals itself to be a sarcophagus. Intricate carvings adorn its surface, but they don't match any known Egyptian patterns. Could this be the key to unlocking the pyramid's mysteries? And what secrets does it hold? As you reach out to touch the sarcophagus, the ground beneath you rumbles. It's a sound that seems otherworldly, like the shifting of tectonic plates. But how can an ancient structure still be moving? The air grows heavy, making it hard to breathe. You stumble back, knocking over your flashlight. It's the last thing you remember before everything goes black. 10 o'clock to 14 o'clock, Chapter 4. Alternative theories. You wake up disoriented and alone. Where is everyone? And what happened after you passed out? The pyramid seems strangely quiet now, and you can't shake off the feeling that you're not alone. Did you imagine the rumbling, the darkness, the sarcophagus? But then, you see it. The entrance to the chamber is blocked by a fallen stone slab, and there's no way out. You're trapped. As panic sets in, you start to search for a way out. But the more you explore, the more confused you become. There are hidden passages everywhere, leading to chambers filled with hieroglyphics that seem to mock your ignorance. You can't read them, and they offer no clues to your whereabouts. Just when you think it can't get any worse, you hear movement above you. Something heavy is coming down the corridor. What's happening? Is it real, or just a figment of your imagination? The footsteps draw closer, and you hide, holding your breath. When the coast is clear, you move again, desperately searching for a way out. But the pyramid seems to be a maze, and you're lost in its heart. You come across another chamber, and this one is different. Instead of hieroglyphics, there are strange symbols you've never seen before. They look alien, otherworldly. You continue your exploration, and as the night wears on, you realize that you're not the only one seeking answers in the pyramid. You can feel the presence of others, their footsteps echoing yours. their voices whispering in the darkness. Are they here to help you or hinder you? The pyramid seems to be alive, breathing, and it's keeping its secrets close. Then you find something that stops you in your tracks. A glint of metal in the darkness ahead. Could this be the answer to your prayers? A way out. But as you approach, you see that it's not a way out at all. It's a barrier, blocking your path. And you're trapped once again. The frustration and fear threaten to consume you. You bang on the barrier, but it doesn't budge. It's solid, unmoving. Suddenly, you notice something. A small opening at the top, just big enough for a person to crawl through. With renewed hope, you scramble to the opening and squeeze through. It's dark and narrow, but you can feel the air on the other side. Taking a deep breath, you push your way through and find yourself in a place you never imagined. Outside, the desert wind whips around you. You'll look back, but the entrance is gone. You're completely alone. Disoriented and scared, you stumble around until you see it. A familiar landmark in the distance. With newfound determination, you make your way towards it, unsure of what awaits you, but knowing that you must keep going. The pyramid looms in the distance, a constant reminder of what you've endured. You tell your story to anyone who will listen, but many don't believe you. They think you've made it all up. But you know the truth. You saw the hidden chambers, felt the shifting stones, heard the whispers in the darkness. Some researchers suggest that the pyramid's construction involved knowledge beyond its time. The alignment of the Great Pyramid with Orion's belt and other celestial bodies has led to wild theories. Was it built by an advanced lost civilization? Or even by visitors from beyond our world? The mysteries of the pyramid remain, and though mainstream archaeologists dismiss these ideas, the sheer complexity of the structure keeps the debate alive. We have to admit, the official story just doesn't add up. We know that Pharaoh Khufu ruled Egypt 4,500 years ago. He was powerful, rich, and probably pretty weird if he thought he was a god. We also know that somewhere near his palace, there was a skilled workforce of architects, engineers, and laborers who cut and hauled millions of stone blocks, and somehow made them fit together so well that even today we can barely get a piece of paper between them. But if all this is true, why don't we have any written records of how it happened? No building plans, no workers' notes, no supervisors' reports, nothing except the pyramids themselves. And why are there so many things about the pyramids that even experts can't explain? Join us as we dive deep into the mysteries of the Great Pyramid. Be sure to stick around until the end because the truth may shock you. Our story begins in the 26th century BC in the Egyptian city of Memphis. At the time, Egypt was the most powerful civilization in the Mediterranean. It had the largest army, the biggest navy, the tallest buildings, and the wealthiest treasury. But above all, it had the pharaohs, divine kings, who ruled over the land of the black and fertile soil and were worshipped as gods by their subjects. One of these pharaohs was Khufu, the second ruler of the 4th dynasty. He took the throne at the age of 21 and reigned for over 50 years. During his reign, he expanded the empire to its greatest extent, conquered new territories, built new cities, and commissioned new monuments. But his greatest legacy was the last one, his pyramid. According to tradition, when Khufu died, his body was mummified and placed inside a huge stone chamber buried deep under the Giza plateau. This chamber was then covered with thick walls and disguised as a small room filled with rubble. Around this core chamber were stacked millions of white limestone blocks forming a smooth surface that faced the sky. This structure was also surrounded by 3 smaller pyramids, one for his wife and 2 for his sons. Together, they formed a complex of 4 pyramids that symbolized the pharaoh's power and immortality. The largest one was the Great Pyramid. It was 481 feet high, had a square base of 755 feet, and stood as the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. Only in 1889 was it surpassed by the Lincoln Cathedral in Paris. But how did the Egyptians build such a monument? They had no heavy machinery, no steel tools, no concrete mixture, no cranes or bulldozers. They had copper chisels, wooden hammers, stone rollers, copper drills, and lots of manpower. They also had a plan, but we haven't found it yet. We know that the workers didn't use ramps. Some scholars argue that they used ramps. Others say they used counterweights or water flotation systems, but nobody really knows. We also know that the stones weren't quarried nearby. They came from a quarry 500 miles away. But how did they transport them? They didn't have wheels or axles or boats. They had sledges and rollers. But how did they move those giant pieces of rock across deserts and across the Nile River? They also didn't leave any written records or instructions for us. But we do have some evidence that tells us a lot about how they built the pyramids. For example, we know that the pyramid wasn't built in a day. It took decades to complete. We know that it wasn't built by slaves. It was built by skilled laborers who were paid for their work. And we know that it wasn't built by aliens. Yes, we said it. Even though some people believe that extraterrestrials visited Earth thousands of years ago and helped the Egyptians build the pyramids, there's no evidence to support this claim. In fact, there's plenty of evidence that refutes it. For example, the pyramids are aligned with the cardinal directions, which shows that the builders understood astronomy and geometry. They also used sophisticated tools like plumb bobs and water levels to make sure the structure was stable and balanced. Finally, they left behind countless artifacts, like pottery shards, bone fragments, copper tools, and human remains, all of which prove that the builders were human beings just like us. Of course, this doesn't mean that the Egyptians didn't have any help. They might have received some help from neighboring civilizations, or from other Egyptians who lived farther away. But the main builders were Egyptians, plain and simple. So now you might be wondering, how did they manage to do such an amazing job without any advanced technology? Well, the answer is simple. They had time on their side. They didn't have to rush the project because they were UN building a skyscraper or a highway or a bridge. They were building a tomb for their pharaoh, and they wanted it to be perfect. They also had enough resources to support a large workforce for many years, because they weren't building a pyramid out of thin air. They were building it out of mud, bricks, and wood. The limestone blocks were just a finishing touch. And finally, they had a strong motivation to build a pyramid, because they weren't just building a tomb. They were building a legacy. They were building a monument that would outlast them and their pharaoh, and would become a symbol of their culture. Now that you know how the pyramids were built, let's talk about what's inside them. We know that inside the pyramid there are three main parts: the core, the chambers, and the passageways. The core is the innermost part of the pyramid, where the sarcophagus of the pharaoh was placed. It is also the heaviest part of the pyramid, because it contains most of the stone blocks and the heaviest stones. The chambers are the rooms connected to the core, where the pharaoh's belongings and treasures were placed. They are also the most mysterious part of the pyramid, because they contain the most secrets and the least evidence. The passageways are the tunnels connecting the chambers and the core. They are also the most dangerous part of the pyramid, because they contain the most traps and the least oxygen. We know a lot about the core because it's the best preserved part of the pyramid. It has survived the erosion of time and the ravages of treasure hunters. We know that it's empty because the sarcophagus of the pharaoh is missing, and it is probably buried elsewhere. We also know that it is reinforced with thick walls and sturdy chambers, because it was supposed to withstand the weight of the pyramid and protect the sarcophagus from any disturbance. What we don't know is what's inside those missing chambers. There could be anything from secret passages to booby traps to hidden treasures, and since we haven't found them yet, we can only speculate about their location and purpose. One of the most intriguing theories about the chambers was proposed by a team of Canadian and Egyptian researchers in 2017. TIU said non-invasive techniques like infrared scanning and cosmic ray tomography to create a 3D map of the pyramid's interior. Their map revealed a huge void or cavity inside the pyramid's uncharted northern section. This void was about twice the size of the king's chamber where the pharaoh's sarcophagus would have been placed. It was perfectly smooth and symmetrical, suggesting that it was intentionally carved out rather than being a natural formation. This discovery raised a lot of questions and speculations. Was this void another burial chamber for someone else besides Khufu? Was it a stash spot for priceless artifacts? Or was it just a structural feature meant to stabilize the pyramid? Nobody knows for sure, but everybody agrees that this void is one of the biggest mysteries of the pyramids. Sadly, we can't explore this void anytime soon, because it is sealed off from the rest of the pyramid, and nobody wants to risk damaging it by digging through it. We can only hope that someday we'll be able to solve this puzzle and unlock the secrets that lie beneath the ancient stones. Until then, we can admire the beauty of the pyramids and wonder about the genius minds that created them. Are you ready to travel back in time to the land of the pharaohs Today we are taking you on an unforgettable journey through the ages to explore the secrets of the Great Pyramid, Giza. From its construction to its possible purposes and hidden chambers, there's much to uncover about this magnificent structure. So grab your virtual time machine and get ready for an adventure that will leave you in awe. Welcome to our channel where we bring you the most amazing stories from human history. Join us as we take you on a journey through time to explore the fascinating tales of our past. But let's delve deeper into what made the pyramid builders choose this exact location. The answer lies in the very foundation of the pyramid itself. Built on the Giza plateau, the site was likely chosen for its proximity to the Nile River, which provided a reliable water source necessary for construction. Moreover, it was situated near the Tura limestone quarries and the ancient Egyptian capital of Memphis, ensuring a steady supply of materials and labor. The orientation of the pyramid, with its base facing true north, suggests careful observation of the stars, indicating that astronomy played a significant role in its placement. The alignment of the pyramid with certain constellations may have been a deliberate choice to honor the gods and connect the pharaoh to the celestial realm. The building of the pyramids was no easy feat. It required meticulous planning, organization, and an enormous workforce. The construction process began with the selection of materials, primarily limestone and granite, quarried nearby. These materials were then transported to the building site, using barges on the Nile River and ramps built to move the stones up the pyramid's east slope. The workers, estimated to number in the tens of thousands, lived in a nearby town called Dome and followed a strict work schedule. They built the pyramid in layers, starting with the lowest course of granite blocks and filling each layer with smaller limestone blocks. The outer casing of white Tura limestone gave the pyramid its smooth, polished appearance. Overall, the construction took an estimated 20 to 30 years to complete, with each side of the pyramid representing a monumental achievement in engineering and human collaboration. To put these numbers in perspective, the Great Pyramid was taller than the Eiffel Tower until 1889, and it remained the tallest artificial structure in the world for over 3,800 years. It is mind-boggling to think about the precision required to align such a massive structure so accurately. As we continue our journey, we'll now discuss some of the many theories surrounding the Great Pyramid's intended purpose. Most historians agree that it served as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu, built to honor him and help his soul ascend to the afterlife. However, alternative theories suggest that the pyramid had a scientific purpose. Some believe it was an astronomical observatory used for tracking stars and predicting natural phenomena like eclipses. Others speculate that it was a giant power generator harnessing the Earth's natural energy, with some even suggesting it could be a map of the universe or a key to interdimensional travel. It's also theorized that it was designed to amplify the energy of the Earth's rotation, potentially serving as a free energy device. While these theories are highly debated, they offer an intriguing look at the possibilities that lie within the pyramid's hidden chambers. One theory proposes that the Great Pyramid acted as a power plant, generating electricity using the Earth's rotational energy. Proponents of this idea suggest that the pyramid's shape and orientation allowed it to capture the planet's energy, possibly powering ancient Egyptian technology. They believe that the pyramid's internal chambers and passages may have contained advanced machinery and circuitry, though no physical evidence of this has been found. Another theory posits that the Great Pyramid served as an astronomical observatory, allowing the ancient Egyptians to study the stars and predict celestial events. Supporters of this theory point to the pyramid's precise alignment with certain constellations as evidence of its astronomical purpose. They suggest that the chambers and passageways may have been used to observe and record star patterns, possibly aiding in the development of calendars and agricultural practices, regardless of their validity. These theories highlight the ingenuity and advanced knowledge of the ancient Egyptians, challenging conventional views of their civilization. Exploring these ideas helps us appreciate the complexity and wonder of ancient Egyptian culture, reminding us that there's still much to discover about this enigmatic civilization. Now let's turn our attention to the hidden chambers and secret passages within the Great Pyramid. The discovery of these underground areas has fueled speculation and debate among historians and archaeologists. One of the most well-known hidden chambers is the Grand Gallery, a large passageway located near the center of the pyramid. Its purpose remains unclear, but some believe it may have served as a processional route for religious ceremonies or as a burial chamber for the pharaoh's family members. Another intriguing area is the Queen's Chamber, situated on the second level of the pyramid. It's larger than the king's chamber, but its exact function is unknown. Some researchers suggest it may have been intended as a burial chamber for Khufu's wife, while others believe it may have been used for astronomical observations or as a storage room. These hidden chambers and passages not only add to the mystery of the pyramid, but also provide valuable insights into the beliefs, customs, and technologies of the ancient Egyptians. As we continue to explore these subterranean areas, we may uncover more clues about the pyramids, construction, and purpose. Who knows what other secrets lie beneath the surface? We may be on the brink of discovering something truly extraordinary. It's hard to imagine the ancient Egyptians without their iconic pharaohs, who ruled over their vast empire. But did you know that Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic kingdom of Egypt, was not actually Egyptian? She was of Macedonian Greek descent. Her lineage can be traced back to Alexander the Great, who conquered Egypt in 332 BC. Cleopatra's mother, queen of the Ptolemaic kingdom, was also Greek. However, Cleopatra made efforts to connect with her Egyptian subjects by learning their language and adopting their customs. Although she wasn't ethnically Egyptian, Cleopatra played a significant role in shaping the country's history during a crucial period. Her strategic alliances with Roman leaders like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, as well as her efforts to maintain Egypt's independence, left a lasting impact on the region. Despite her Greek heritage, Cleopatra's legacy is deeply intertwined with ancient Egypt, and her story continues to fascinate people around the world. As we continue to unravel the secrets of the Great Pyramid, we must also acknowledge the advancements made by the ancient Egyptians in various fields of knowledge. Their innovations and achievements serve as a testament to their brilliance and ingenuity. For example, the Egyptians developed a sophisticated system of writing known as hieroglyphs, which allowed them to record their history, culture, and daily life. They also made significant contributions to mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. The ancient Egyptians kept detailed records of celestial movements, creating calendars and predicting astronomical events with remarkable accuracy. Their knowledge of the cosmos was not only impressive, but also practical, guiding their agricultural practices and religious beliefs. Additionally, the Egyptians excelled in the field of medicine, with physicians like Imhotep revered for their expertise. They developed treatments for various ailments and performed complex surgeries, demonstrating a deep understanding of the human body and its complexities. The ancient Egyptians' advancements in science, technology, and art continue to inspire awe and wonder, reminding us of the boundless curiosity and creativity of the human spirit. Over the centuries, numerous attempts have been made to conquer the Great Pyramid, each revealing new challenges and discoveries. In 1877, British engineer Wayne Dixon explored the pyramid using a theodolite to measure angles and distances. His measurements helped establish the pyramid's true size and shape, providing valuable data for future studies. During the late 19th century, several exploratory tunnels were dug into the pyramid, leading to the discovery of some underground chambers and passages. These tunnels, while causing some damage to the pyramid, revealed important information about its internal structure. In the early 20th century, French engineer and archaeologist Rudolf Manet conducted extensive research on the pyramid, using advanced techniques to map its interior. His findings shed light on the complex layout of the subterranean chambers and passages. More recently, in the late 20th and early 21st centuries, various organizations and individuals have undertaken new expeditions to explore the Great Pyramid. These modern-day adventurers have employed cutting-edge technology such as scanning, tunneling microscopes, magnetic gradiometers, and ground-penetrating radar to create detailed maps and models of the pyramid's interior. Their discoveries have led to new theories and insights into the pyramid's construction and purpose, from Dixon's precise measurements to McCullough's latest imaging techniques. Each exploration has contributed to our understanding of this ancient marvel. And while we've come a long way in unraveling its mysteries, the Great Pyramid continues to captivate and intrigue explorers and historians alike. What other secrets does it hold? Unveiling the Secrets, 4:30 to 7:30. Visulas, modern archaeologists, exploring the pyramid chambers. Dramatic music builds as they discover more and more. Narration. The discovery of King Tut's tomb in 1922 renewed interest in the pyramids and sparked a wave of excavations. Between the 1950s and 1960s, an international team led by Dr. Kamal El-Maktoum, a renowned Egyptologist, uncovered many fascinating artifacts inside the pyramid. These included alabaster jars holding the remains of the pharaoh's son, Chephren, and the queen head, as well as a variety of statues, ornaments, and ritual objects. But even after these groundbreaking discoveries, the true purpose of the pyramid remained a secret, a mystery that would captivate historians and explorers for generations to come. In recent times, new technologies have allowed scientists to peek inside the pyramid without causing any damage. Incredible findings have revealed hidden chambers, passages, and shafts that were previously unknown, suggesting that the pyramid is much more than just a burial chamber. One of the most exciting discoveries was made in 2017, when researchers discovered a huge void behind the pyramid's north face. This cavity is over 30 meters long, which is bigger than the Great Hall of the Louvre in Paris. It remains a mystery what the cavity could be used for, though some believe it may have played a role in the construction of the pyramid, or served as a burial chamber for members of the royal family. Other discoveries include several small voids located near the top of the pyramid, as well as a series of tunnels and shafts that lead to unknown destinations. The purpose of these tunnels is still unclear, but they suggest that there may be much more to the pyramid than meets the eye. Some experts believe that they could lead to other chambers or secret passageways that have yet to be discovered, while others speculate that they were used for ventilation or to transport the deceased pharaoh into the afterlife. The Great Pyramid continues to reveal its secrets and captivate the minds of those who study it. With each new discovery, we learn more about the ancient Egyptians and their ability to construct such an amazing structure. The Great Pyramid stands as a testament to the ingenuity and skill of the ancient Egyptians. Its construction remains a source of wonder and fascination for many people around the world. As we continue to explore the secrets of the Great Pyramid, we can only marvel at the ingenuity and skill of those who built it. Who knows what other secrets it holds? Maybe there are undiscovered chambers filled with priceless artifacts, or perhaps even evidence of alien contact. Only time will tell what other mysteries the Great Pyramid will reveal. One thing is certain, though, this ancient wonder will continue to fascinate and inspire awe in all who behold it. Chapter 3, A Mystery Endures, 7:32-11:30. Visuals. The Sphinx watching over the pyramid. Then, quick cuts of various researchers using modern technology. Dramatic music swells. Narration. As the sun sets over the horizon, casting long shadows across the desert sands, the Great Pyramid stands before us like a silent sentinel, guarding secrets of the past. For thousands of years, it has endured the test of time, witnessing the rise and fall of civilizations, the ebb and flow of human history. From the bustling city of Giza, which once surrounded the pyramid, to the vast desert that now stretches as far as the eye can see, the pyramid has stood firm, a testament to the ingenuity and determination of the ancient Egyptians. Its massive stone blocks, some weighing over 80 tons, have been precisely fitted together without the use of modern tools or technology. And its internal chambers and passages continue to baffle scientists and historians alike with their complexity and purpose. Some believe that the pyramid was built as a tomb for the pharaoh Khufu, while others argue that it was a place of worship or a tool for measuring the stars. But the truth remains elusive, hidden beneath the weight of centuries and the shifting sands of time. Over the years, many explorers and adventurers have come to the pyramid seeking to uncover its secrets, from Napoleon Bonaparte to Howard Weiss. Each brought their own theories and perspectives, but none were able to unlock the full potential of this ancient wonder. Yet we must not lose hope, for every new generation brings with it new discoveries and fresh eyes to see the world. Who knows what secrets the future will reveal? Perhaps one day soon we will finally uncover the truth behind the Great Pyramid of Giza and learn what purpose it served in the ancient world. Until then, it will continue to stand as a symbol of human ingenuity and the endless mysteries of our past. Chapter 4. A Look to the Future. 11:30 to 13 o'clock visuals. Slow pan over the Great Pyramid. Dramatic music fades out, replaced by hopeful, inspiring music. Narration. As we gaze upon the majestic Great Pyramid of Giza, we are reminded of the boundless curiosity and thirst for knowledge that drives humanity forward. For thousands of years, This ancient wonder has captivated the imaginations of explorers and dreamers, inspiring them to push beyond the boundaries of the known and seek out new horizons. And who knows what wonders and discoveries await us in the years to come. Maybe someday we will unlock the secrets of the pyramid and learn more about the ancient Egyptians and their way of life. Or perhaps we will discover something even more extraordinary, something that will change our understanding of the world forever. One thing is certain, though, the spirit of adventure and discovery that has brought us to this point will not rest until we have explored every corner of the universe and uncovered all of its mysteries. So let us continue to push forward, to ask questions and seek out answers, to explore the unknown and embrace the mysteries that lie ahead. For in doing so, we carry on the legacy of the explorers who came before us, and we ensure that the flame of curiosity burns brightly for generations to come. The Great Pyramid of Giza. For over 4,500 years, this ancient structure has captured the imaginations of people around the world. With its immense size and precise construction, it's a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient Egyptians. But what if I told you there are secrets hidden within the pyramid that even modern science couldn't explain? From unbelievable feats of engineering to hidden chambers and secret passages, we'll explore the mysteries of the pyramid that have remained unsolved for centuries. Join us as we delve into the secrets of the pyramids and uncover the truth behind these ancient marvels. As the camera pans out, it reveals the sheer scale of the pyramid. A modern crane is shown lifting a giant block of granite, highlighting the effort involved in moving heavy objects. Visuals fade to show a comparison between the rough edges of untrimmed stones and the smooth, precise angles of those found in the pyramid. A laser level is shown for comparison, narration. Even today, engineers marvel at the pyramid's precision. Its base spans 13 acres, and each side is aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. With an error of less than 0.05 degrees, consider these. With simple copper chisels and ropes, ancient builders achieved accuracy that even modern technology struggles to match. Visuals. Pan over simple ancient tools like copper chisels and stone hammers. A team of modern engineers and archaeologists studies a model of the pyramid and discusses measurements and alignments. Fade into a wide shot of the Giza plateau with the pyramids in the background. Many believe the builders used massive ramps to move stones into place, stretching miles into the desert. But no remains of these ramps have ever been found, leaving many to wonder if another, more advanced method was used. Visuals. An artist's impression of a ramp system being used to move stones into place. A close-up of a stone block with markings suggesting it was used as a lever. A modern crane lifts a large stone block. Alternative theories suggest counterweights, cranes, or even floating the stones on water. Yet, none fully explained how this monumental feat was achieved. A team of scientists and researchers work together examining artifacts and tools. One researcher holds up a piece of copper piping, while another examines a model of a stone structure. They discuss their findings and analyze the implications of their discoveries. As we continue to explore the secrets of the pyramids, one thing becomes clear: the ingenuity and determination of the ancient Egyptians knew no bounds. The next chapter will take us inside the pyramid, where we'll discover even more secrets that have remained hidden for centuries. But first, let us take a closer look at the exterior of the pyramid and some of the challenges that scientists face when trying to understand its construction. Have you ever noticed how perfectly smooth the exterior of the Great Pyramid is? Even after thousands of years of erosion, the stones are still remarkably well preserved. But have you ever wondered why? You see, the ancient Egyptians didn't just slap the stones together and hope for the best. They actually spent countless hours carefully cutting and shaping each one to fit together like a giant jigsaw puzzle. And the results were so precise that even today, modern scientists are baffled. Take, for example, the fact that the sides of the pyramid are perfectly aligned with the four corners of the earth. In fact, the error margin is so small that it's almost impossible to detect with the naked eye. It's this kind of attention to detail that makes the pyramids so fascinating. But it also poses a major challenge for scientists trying to figure out how they were built. For centuries, the prevailing theory has been that the Egyptians used massive ramps and levers to haul the stones into place. But there's a major problem with this theory. If such ramps existed, we should have found some evidence of them by now. Right. Unfortunately, all we have are some faint markings on the stones that could suggest the use of a tool like a lever. But that's not much to go on, and besides, we haven't found any evidence of the ramps themselves. That's why some experts are turning to alternative theories, such as the use of floating cranes or even counterweights. But none of these theories are perfect, and the truth is, we may never know for sure how the Egyptians managed to build such an incredible structure with such precision. But one thing is for certain. The ancient Egyptians were masters of their craft, and their legacy continues to inspire awe and wonder in people around the world. But the secrets don't end at the pyramid's exterior. There's much more to discover within its hidden depths. Chapter 3. Secrets Inside the Pyramid 2, 9:30 to 13 o'clock visuals. Dimly lit corridors inside the pyramid. A laser scanning device is shown being set up outside the pyramid. A computer screen displays a 3D image of the pyramid with various layers and structures. Narration. While the outside is breathtaking, the inside is perhaps even more mysterious. Within the pyramid lie winding passageways, small shafts leading nowhere, and hidden chambers whose purposes remain unknown. Visuals. A team of scientists use a scanning device to map the interior of the pyramid. Close-up of a computer screen displaying the 3D image. In 2017, a team of scientists used a powerful scanning technology called muon radiography to look deep inside the structure. To their surprise, they discovered a massive hidden void, nearly 30 meters long, untouched and unseen for thousands of years. Visuals? An animated 3D scan showing the location of the void. Scientists look shocked as data appears on their screens. Could this be an undiscovered burial chamber? A secret storeroom of ancient treasures? Or something beyond our imagination? Visuals. A close-up of a wall inside the pyramid with various markings and hieroglyphics. A team of researchers examines a model of the pyramid with a focus on the newly discovered void. To this day, no one has entered it. The mystery remains sealed within ancient stone. The discovery of the void inside the Great Pyramid of Giza has opened up a whole new world of possibilities. For scientists and researchers alike, with the help of new technology like muon radiography, we're able to see inside the pyramid without having to disturb its ancient chambers. And what we found is nothing short of amazing. But it's not just the size of the void that's so intriguing. It's also the location. Situated just below the pyramid's peak, this massive cavity could hold the key to unlocking some of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. Some experts believe that the void may have been used as a burial chamber for an unknown pharaoh, while others think it may have served as a secret storeroom for valuable treasures. And then there are those who believe that the void may contain something even more extraordinary. Perhaps an artifact of alien technology left behind from an ancient civilization. Of course, these are just theories. But the possibilities are endless when you consider the vast amount of history that this pyramid has witnessed. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is clear. The discovery of the void has given us a rare glimpse into the past and allowed us to connect with the ancient Egyptians in a way that we never have before. And that's not all. In recent years, scientists have made other incredible discoveries inside the pyramids, including a network of secret tunnels and hidden chambers. These findings have shed new light on the construction methods used by the ancient Egyptians and revealed the true extent of their architectural genius. Anyway, it has survived almost entirely intact for thousands of years and remains one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The thing is, we still don't know how it was built. Sure, we have some pretty good guesses, and honestly, most of them involve some variant of slaves hauling stones up ramps. But we don't really know. And what we don't know leaves room for speculation. Before we get into the more outlandish theories about who or what might have constructed the pyramid, let's talk about something that is almost universally agreed upon. If you stand in front of the pyramid and look up, you will notice that there is an almost perfect alignment between the 3 pyramids and the 3 stars spelt. It's hard to imagine this would have been an accident, but it doesn't necessarily suggest aliens. There is a much simpler explanation for this, namely that the Egyptians were keenly aware of the patterns in the sky and used them to line up the pyramids. There are plenty of other examples of Egyptian architecture that aligns with constellations, so it is likely this was no accident. But that still leaves us with a lot of unanswered questions. Take the accuracy of the alignment. for example. The angles are so precise that it is hard to imagine the Egyptians could have managed it without some kind of sophisticated equipment. How did they measure the angles and the distance between the stars? And why did they bother? They didn't have to make the pyramids line up with the stars. Was it purely aesthetic, or was there some other reason? Unfortunately, we don't have the answers to these questions, but this fact has led to some interesting theories. According to some, the Egyptians intended the entire complex to be a sort of map of the heavens. If that's true, then every angle and measurement of the pyramid has a deeper meaning related to the cosmos. For example, the angle of the sides of the pyramids is believed to correspond to the angle of the sun at sunrise and sunset during the equinox. According to other scholars, the entire layout of the site reflects the shape of the Milky Way. If you draw lines connecting Orion's belt, you end up with a triangle that looks a lot like the Milky Way. Then if you drew lines connecting the corners of the three pyramids, you get a smaller triangle that fits perfectly inside the larger one. So not only does the Great Pyramid match the angle of Orion's belt, but its dimensions relate to the whole galaxy. This idea is called the galactic center theory. It suggests that the Great Pyramid is located almost exactly at the center of the Earth's landmass, and that's no accident. Proponents of the theory believe that the ancient Egyptians knew that the Milky Way is in the center of the universe and wanted to build a structure that reflected that. Of course, this is a controversial idea. Most astronomers agree that the Milky Way isn't in the center of the universe, but rather just one galaxy among many. However, there are some intriguing possibilities here. What if the Egyptians really did know that the Earth isn't the center of the universe? How did they come to that conclusion? And how did they share that knowledge with future generations? While these questions remain unanswered, the possibility that the ancient Egyptians had a deeper understanding of the universe than previously thought is both fascinating and humbling. Other researchers have suggested that the Great Pyramid was part of a vast astronomical observatory used to track the movements of the stars and planets. According to this theory, the pyramid's precise alignment with Orion's belt is no coincidence. Instead, it was deliberately chosen to serve as a fixed reference point for measuring the motion of other celestial bodies. The theory suggests that the ancient Egyptians used the pyramid as a giant gnomon, a tool used to measure the shadows cast by the sun. By observing the shadow cast by the pyramid on the ground, they were able to calculate the angle of the sun in the sky and use it to predict the timing of important events, such as the annual flood of the Nile River. This knowledge was crucial for the Egyptians, as it allowed them to plan their agricultural activities and ensure the success of their crops. The theory of the Great Pyramid as an astronomical observatory is supported by several factors. First, the pyramid's precise alignment with the stars suggests that it was used for astronomical purposes. Second, the size and shape of the pyramid make it an ideal gnomon, capable of casting a precise shadow on the ground. Finally, the Egyptians kept meticulous records of the stars and planets and their positions in the sky, indicating that they had a deep understanding of astronomy. If the Great Pyramid was indeed used as an astronomical observatory, it would revolutionize our understanding of the ancient Egyptians. It would demonstrate that they had a much more sophisticated knowledge of the universe than previously thought, and it would suggest that they may have been more advanced than we give them credit for. Unfortunately, there is no direct evidence to support this theory, and it remains highly speculative. Some archaeologists argue that the pyramid's alignment with Orion's belt is purely coincidental, and that any apparent astronomical knowledge displayed by the Egyptians was actually passed down to them by their Mesopotamian neighbors. Despite the lack of evidence, the idea of the Great Pyramid as an astronomical observatory continues to fascinate researchers. The possibility that our ancestors were more advanced than we think, and that they left behind clues to their knowledge in plain sight, is both exciting and humbling. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the ancient world, we can hope that one day we will uncover the secrets of the Great Pyramid and learn more about the people who built it. But wait, there's more. There's even wilder theories out there about the pyramid. Some people believe that the entire pyramid is nothing more than a giant tomb for a long-lost civilization. These people theorize that the Egyptians were the last to rule this lost society, and that they buried their dead deep within the earth. This theory is rooted in the idea that the Egyptians were obsessed with the afterlife, and that they believed that their pharaohs were divine. If the pharaoh was the embodiment of the gods on earth, then it makes sense that his final resting place would be a monumental structure like the Great Pyramid. Some believe that the Egyptians were actually the descendants of this lost civilization, and that they built the pyramid to honor their ancestors. This theory is based on the belief that the Egyptians had a much longer history than previously thought, and that their civilization was much more advanced than we realize. If the Egyptians were truly the inheritors of a long-lost civilization, then it's possible that they possessed knowledge and technology that we have yet to discover. Some believe that the Great Pyramid was built by a long-lost civilization known as Atlantis. According to Plato, Atlantis was an advanced society that existed in the Atlantic Ocean. When the island sank beneath the waves, its advanced civilization was wiped out. However, some researchers believe that Atlantis never really sank, and that its people simply migrated to other parts of the world. According to this theory, the Egyptians were the descendants of Atlanteans, and they built the Great Pyramid as a monument to their lost homeland. There is no real evidence to support this theory, but it's still a popular one among those who believe that Atlantis was real. Perhaps the most outlandish theories about the Great Pyramid are those that involve aliens. Some believe that the Egyptians were visited by aliens who helped them build the pyramid as a gift to their gods. This theory is based on the idea that the pyramid is too perfect to have been built by humans alone, and that it must have required the help of an advanced race from another world. Supporters of this theory point to the pyramid's precise alignment with Orion's belt, and the fact that it is almost exactly at the center of the Earth's landmass, as evidence that the Egyptians were visited by aliens. Of course, mainstream archaeologists reject these ideas as there is little to no evidence to support them. The Giza plateau stretches relentlessly under the unforgiving sun, a vast expanse of desert that seems to hold its breath, as if guarding a secret too profound for the modern world to bear. The wind whispers tales of pharaohs long gone, as it dances around colossal pyramids that have stared down millennia with stoic silence. But what if the secrets of the Great Pyramid go beyond what we can see? That there's more beneath the surface than just stones and sand. Join us as we embark on a thrilling expedition into the heart of the Great Pyramid, where science and history collide in an extraordinary quest to uncover the truth. But first, let's get your pulse racing with some jaw-dropping recent discoveries made by archaeologists. Using cutting-edge ground-penetrating radar, they have detected a system of underground tunnels and chambers hiding beneath the Great Pyramid. This revelation challenges everything we once thought we knew about the construction and purpose of this ancient marvel. Brace yourself for a roller coaster ride through a labyrinth of subterranean passages, secret chambers, and cryptic clues left behind by the ancient builders. Each twist and turn revealing a piece of the puzzle in this captivating game of historical hide-and-seek, as we delve deeper into the mysteries of the pyramid. Prepare to be astounded by the sheer ingenuity and craftsmanship of these long-forgotten engineers. They built an intricate network of tunnels that could have been used for various purposes, from ventilation shafts to passageways for transporting materials during construction. Who knows what other secrets they might reveal as the investigation continues. Stay tuned to find out what these underground tunnels suggest about the true purpose of the pyramid and the advanced techniques used by the ancient Egyptians. There's much more to uncover at the Great Pyramid of Giza, and we're just getting started. Let's continue our journey through time and uncover more secrets hidden beneath the scorching desert sun. Over the years, historians have put forward various theories about the construction and purpose of the Great Pyramid. Some believe it served as a tomb for the 4th dynasty pharaoh Khufu, while others argue it was a symbol of divine power or a seat of government. But what if the real story lies hidden beneath the surface? As the investigation into the pyramid's hidden chambers intensifies, researchers are uncovering tantalizing evidence that challenges conventional thinking and raises more questions than it answers. Imagine the shockwaves that rippled through the scientific community when ground-penetrating radar revealed the existence of a vast, previously unknown cavity within the Great Pyramid. This monumental discovery, which has been kept under wraps until now, suggests that there could be more to this ancient structure than meets the eye. But that's just the beginning. Prepare to be astounded by the shocking revelations that lie ahead as we uncover the secrets of the hidden chamber. What purpose did it serve, and how does it fit into the larger narrative of the pyramid's history? Was it a burial chamber for a pharaoh or a place of worship? Did it hold sacred artifacts, or perhaps even a mysterious artifact? The possibilities are endless, and the stakes are high as we race to unravel the truth behind this subterranean enigma. What if the Great Pyramid holds the key to unlocking ancient mysteries that have puzzled historians for centuries? What if it was not just a tomb, but a repository of knowledge, a vault of secrets from a bygone era? Imagine the groundbreaking revelations that could emerge from these hidden chambers. reshaping our understanding of ancient Egyptian civilization. It could rewrite history as we know it. Now brace yourself for an unexpected twist in the tale, as we reveal another astonishing development in the ongoing investigation. A team of researchers has discovered a series of enigmatic markings hidden within plain sight on the limestone blocks that form the Pyramid Eybpt. These cryptic symbols have left experts baffled, scratching their heads over their meaning and significance. But fear not, intrepid viewers, for we are here to help you navigate this labyrinth of intrigue. Together, we'll pore over historical records, decipher ancient texts, and consult with leading experts to shed light on the hidden chambers and markings. Our mission, should you choose to accept it, is to piece together the puzzle and uncover the truth behind these cryptic clues. Are they merely decorative, or do they hold a deeper, more profound meaning? The answers await us in the heart of the pyramid, and we won't rest until we find them. One theory suggests that these markings could be astronomical in nature, aligning with celestial bodies or significant constellations. Could the ancient Egyptians have used the pyramid as a giant calendar, tracking the passage of time through the stars? Or perhaps these symbols are part of a secret code, a cryptic message left behind by the pyramid's builders. The possibilities are as limitless as the desert sky above the pyramid. But wait, there's more. Recent investigations have revealed a series of descending tunnels branching out from the central chamber. These subterranean passages lead us deeper into the pyramid's mysterious depths, hinting at a hidden complex lurking beneath the sands of time. Could there be an entire lost complex buried beneath the desert, waiting to be uncovered? What secrets does it hold, and how will it change our understanding of the ancient world? The answers lie hidden in the labyrinth of tunnels beneath the pyramid, and we're on the brink of discovering them. Imagine the thrill of descending into darkness, of feeling the cool air of centuries past brush against your skin. What secrets will you uncover in this subterranean labyrinth? Will you find mummies, sarcophagi, or relics of the ancient world? The tunnel's narrow passageways lead us deeper into the earth, each bend revealing another layer of mystery. We can almost hear the echoes of footsteps from long ago, whispering tales of pharaohs and priests who walked these paths before us. The air grows heavy with anticipation as we approach the end of the tunnel, wondering what wonders or horrors await us in the flickering light of our lamps. What will you discover in the hidden chambers at the tunnel's end? Will it be treasures beyond your wildest dreams, or something even more extraordinary? The possibilities are endless as we venture into the unknown. You feel the weight of history pressing down on you as you descend into the dark and narrow tunnel. The air is thick with anticipation and the faint scent of ancient dust. Suddenly, the tunnel opens up into a vast chamber, revealing a breathtaking sight that takes your breath away. Before you lies a hidden world, a secret chamber filled with treasures beyond your wildest dreams. Sarcophagi adorned with intricate hieroglyphics line the walls, each one holding the remains of a long-forgotten ruler or priest. Golden artifacts shimmer in the flickering torchlight, whispering tales of a forgotten era. You've stumbled upon a treasure trove of history, and the realization that you are standing where few have gone before fills you with a sense of wonder and awe. But wait, there's more. As your eyes adjust to the dim lighting, you notice strange markings on the chamber walls. Hieroglyphics and celestial maps guide your gaze to a central point, perhaps marking a significant astronomical event or a hidden entrance to a further chamber. Intrigue and excitement build as you realize that this is just the beginning. There's so much more to discover in the hidden chambers of the Great Pyramid. What secrets will you uncover next? And what other wonders await you in the heart of this ancient marvel? The journey has just begun, and the mysteries only grow deeper as you venture further into the unknown. But our journey doesn't end here. Oh no! There's more to uncover in the heart of the Great Pyramid. What if the secrets of the hidden chambers reach far beyond the grave, touching on ancient mysteries that have puzzled humanity for ages? Imagine stumbling upon a secret stash of forbidden texts, long thought lost to history, containing knowledge that could change everything. Would they unlock the secrets of the universe, or reveal the truth behind mythical quests? What if the pyramid itself holds the key to unlocking these mysteries? Perhaps the answer lies hidden in plain sight, disguised as an ordinary block or carving. The idea is both thrilling and terrifying, like a scene straight out of an Indiana Jones adventure. The Great Pyramid stands silently against the backdrop of a fiery sunset, its shadows stretching long and thin across the desert sands. As the last rays of sunlight fade from the sky, leaving behind a tapestry of stars, the pyramid seems to come alive with an otherworldly glow. It's a mesmerizing sight that leaves you breathless and filled with a sense of wonder. Just imagine the possibilities that lie hidden within its ancient walls. What secrets does it hold, and what mysteries remain unsolved? Thank you for joining us on this journey to the heart of the Great Pyramid. We hope you've enjoyed exploring the mysteries and secrets that lie hidden beneath the scorching desert sun. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're as fascinated by this ancient marvel as we are. And if you've got any thoughts or theories about the Great Pyramid, share them with us in the comment section below. A wide shot of the Great Pyramid against a star-filled night sky. At the horizon, there's a soft golden glow. It is a clear, cloudless night, but the stars shine brighter than normal, making this an exceptional night for stargazing. An eerie calm washes over the ancient site, and as we pull back further, we see that this otherworldly light isn't moonlight reflecting from above, but a strange golden light originating from beneath the sand. A low rumble echoes from deep within the earth. As we continue to push in, we begin to hear this sound more clearly. Now we can see that the rumble is coming from a single point near the base of the Great Pyramid. And as we get even closer, we realize that the source of the sound is a single glowing orb. It rises from the ground and floats toward the surface. As it gets closer, its shape becomes clearer. It's a huge, perfectly round sphere, and as it reaches the surface, it bursts forth, spewing golden light into the night sky. Suddenly, the sky is illuminated as bright as day, but as quickly as it appeared, the light is gone. Only the faintest glow remains, leaving the pyramid bathed in a soft, ethereal light. As dawn approaches, the golden glow returns to the eastern sky. The camera pans across the faces of the pyramid, finally stopping at the entrance to the king's chamber. Within, an object begins to emerge from the darkness. It looks like a large metal disc with strange symbols etched into its surface. As the light grows, we can make out more details. The disc is ornately carved with depictions of gods, pharaohs, and mythical creatures. In the center, there appears to be a small opening, almost like the eye of a needle. As the sun rises higher in the sky, the disc becomes brighter and brighter until it's almost blinding. We can now see that the opening in the center of the disc is actually a doorway. Slowly, a figure begins to emerge. We can't make out any details yet, but as the figure steps through the doorway, we can see that it's human-like in form, though much larger than any man. Its head is adorned with strange hieroglyphic symbols. The figure raises its arms and lets out a loud roar. The ground shakes, and the entire pyramid seems to tremble. Then just as suddenly, the figure disappears back into the disc. The disc dims, and the door-like opening collapses, leaving only the faintest trace of the strange symbols. The carving is once again nothing but an ancient relic half buried in the desert sands. In recent years, technology has begun peeling back the layers of history buried beneath the sands of Giza. What we are discovering is rewriting the history books. Ground-penetrating radar has revealed underground tunnels and possible hidden structures near the Great Pyramid. Each new discovery brings us closer to the truth, but every answer seems to raise even more questions. Could there be an entire lost complex, a hidden city buried beneath the desert, waiting to be uncovered? Let's find out. The Great Pyramids of Giza are one of the most well-known structures in the world. They are so iconic that they have been used as a metaphor for things that seem impossible to scale, like climbing the corporate ladder or getting out of poverty. Most people who visit Egypt will make sure to go see them for themselves and learn about their rich history. While there is a lot to uncover about these pyramids, experts believe that they were built around 4,500 years ago. They were originally white, but the limestone covering has eroded away over time, leaving us with the gray, sandy stones that we see today. There is a lot that scientists still don't know about how they were constructed, but modern technology is allowing us to piece together these mysteries like never before. Scientists use all sorts of different technologies to try and uncover what lies beneath the sand. One of the most popular techniques is ground-penetrating radar, which uses radio waves to map subterranean structures. By beaming radio waves into the ground and measuring how long it takes for them to come back, scientists can create a detailed map of what's below the surface. This technique has allowed us to see inside the Great Pyramid itself, but it also allows us to look underneath the plateau where the pyramid was built. That's because there may be more to the area than meets the eye. For example, some researchers believe that there could be tunnels running below the desert floor. These tunnels could have been used by ancient Egyptians to transport building materials, or perhaps even as a form of early public transportation. Others believe that they could be hiding entrances to secret chambers, or even catacombs, where the pharaohs were laid to rest. According to Egyptian mythology, the pharaohs were considered divine rulers who would one day be reunited with their bodies after death. For this reason, it was customary for them to mummify their dead, so that their bodies would be preserved for as long as possible. Some believe that certain areas beneath the Giza plateau contain undiscovered tombs or hidden chambers where the mummies of powerful pharaohs may have been kept, safe from looters over the centuries. While no one has found any evidence of tunnels beneath the Giza plateau yet, researchers did make another exciting discovery not too long ago. Using ground-penetrating radar, they were able to identify a series of voids approximately 30 meters beneath the surface. The strange part is that these voids appear to be man-made, leading many to believe that there could be tunnels hidden beneath the desert floor. The voids are located near the base of the Great Pyramid and are about 18 feet long with two smaller voids branching off from them. Researchers believe that the larger void may have been used as a burial chamber, while the smaller ones may have served as passageways or access points. However, there is still a lot that we don't know about these mysterious voids. They could be natural formations or perhaps even animal burrows. Scientists need to do more research to determine what they are and whether or not they really are man-made. There's also some evidence to suggest that there could be other structures hidden beneath the desert. For example, satellite images have revealed what looks like a massive set of stairs leading down into the earth. Some believe that this could be an entrance to an underground city, while others think it may lead to a secret tunnel system. No one is sure what this structure is or how it could possibly be used. But one thing is for sure. It's unlike anything else that's ever been discovered at Giza before. If that wasn't enough, there are even rumors of a lost pyramid hidden beneath the sands of time. According to legend, there were once 7 pyramids at Giza, but over the centuries, 4 of them disappeared. Some say they were destroyed by earthquakes or floods, while others believe they were intentionally buried to keep their secrets safe from outsiders. If there really is a lost pyramid buried beneath the desert, it could be one of the greatest archaeological discoveries of all time. Unfortunately, no one has been able to confirm its existence. So what is the truth? Is there really a lost city or hidden tunnels beneath the Giza plateau? Or are these just wild theories with no basis in reality? Only time will tell if these mysteries will ever be solved. But one thing is for sure. The pyramids of Giza hold many secrets that we may never fully understand. The first pyramid was built around 2600 BC for Pharaoh Khufu. The second pyramid was built about 50 years later for Pharaoh Khafre. The third pyramid was built a few hundred years after that for Menkaure. All 3 pyramids are located on the Giza plateau near Cairo, Egypt. The largest of the 3 pyramids, the Great Pyramid of Giza, is the oldest and the only remaining wonder of the ancient world. The Great Sphinx, a giant statue with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh, stands guard over the Giza plateau. The ancient Egyptians believed that the pharaohs were divine rulers who had the power to control both the living and the dead. They believed that when a pharaoh died, his soul would travel to the underworld and be judged by Osiris, the god of the afterlife. If the pharaoh's heart was pure, he would be allowed to join the other gods in the field of reeds, a paradise in the afterlife. But if the pharaoh's heart was impure, he would be thrown into the fire and his body would be destroyed. The pyramids were used as tombs for the pharaohs because the Egyptians believed that the pyramids could protect their bodies from being destroyed in the underworld. The interior of the Great Pyramid is a labyrinth of tunnels and chambers. The most famous chamber is the King's Chamber, where the sarcophagus of Pharaoh Khufu is located. The sarcophagus is made of granite and is decorated with hieroglyphics. Nobody knows what happened to the pharaoh's body, but it's believed that it may have been lost forever. The discovery of the pyramids is credited to European scholars in the 18th century. However, the pyramids had been known in Egypt for thousands of years before that. The pyramids were built using a technique called dressed stone construction. This technique involved cutting and polishing huge blocks of limestone until they fit together perfectly. The blocks were then hauled up ramps and into place using levers and rollers. It took an estimated 27 million blocks to build the Great Pyramid. The discovery of the pyramids has had a profound impact on human history. They are considered to be one of the greatest achievements of the ancient world and have inspired awe and wonder for centuries. The pyramids are still standing today, more than 4,500 years later, and are a testament to the ingenuity and hard work of the ancient Egyptians. They are a reminder of a time when humans were able to accomplish amazing things without the help of modern technology. The pyramids are a source of national pride for Egypt and are one of the country's most important tourist attractions. They are a symbol of Egypt's rich history and cultural heritage. As we continue to explore and learn more about the pyramids, we are sure to uncover even more secrets and mysteries. Who knows what other wonders and treasures await us in the sands of time? The Great Pyramid of Giza. For centuries, it has stood as a symbol of power, knowledge, and mystery. Who built it? How did they achieve such perfection? And what secrets still lie hidden deep inside its ancient stones? The answers may change everything you thought you knew about the ancient world. So grab your virtual time machine, fellow travelers, because we're about to embark on an adventure through the annals of history. Stay with us until the end, because the answers may change everything you thought you knew about the ancient world. Chapter 1. The legend begins -130 to 430. Visuals: ancient Egyptian art showing Pharaoh Khufu and his court. The Nile River with bustling activity. Boats, workers, farmers. Animation showing Egypt's old kingdom cities. Narration. Our story begins around 2600 BC, during the reign of Pharaoh Khufu, also known as King. Khufu dreamed of creating a tomb unlike any the world had ever seen. Not just a resting place, but a gateway to the heavens, a monument to his divine rule that would last for eternity. He envisioned a pyramid so grand that it would be visible from all corners of his kingdom, a testament to his eternal life. His dream would become reality thanks to the ingenuity, skill, and sheer determination of the ancient Egyptians. The result was the Great Pyramid, a structure rising 146 meters high, built from over 2.3 million limestone blocks, some weighing up to 80 tons. It took over 20 years to complete and involved the work of thousands of skilled laborers and architects. But even with their advanced knowledge, the construction of this massive tomb was no easy feat. Zoom in on the face of the pyramid. A worker wipes sweat from his brow as he drags a huge stone block into position. His muscles strained under the weight of the task, but his resolve never wavers. This is his purpose: to serve the pharaoh and ensure his legacy lives on for eternity. A group of scribes meticulously record measurements and angles, ensuring every block is placed with precision. Their tools are simple, yet their work is crucial. Without their expertise, the pyramid could collapse. High atop the pyramid, a team of stonecutters use copper chisels and hammers to shape the limestone blocks. Each strike of the hammer brings them closer to the pharaoh's vision. The pyramid takes shape before their eyes. As the sun sets over the horizon, the workers head home, exhausted but proud of their accomplishments. They may not be immortal, but their work will outlast them. The pyramid will stand for eternity. Narrator. But how exactly did they manage to build something so great? What techniques and innovations allowed them to create such an enduring monument? Join us next time as we explore the ingenious methods used to construct the Great Pyramid. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode of our series. See you next time. Fade to Black. Chapter 2. A modern marvel. 430 to 730 visuals. Modern CGI animation of how the Great Pyramid was built, layer by layer. Pyramids of different sizes and slopes are shown throughout Egypt. The narrator. As we marvel at the Great Pyramid today, it's hard to imagine the ingenuity and determination required to create such a masterpiece. But the ancient Egyptians didn't just build one pyramid. In fact, there were many. They experimented with different shapes and sizes, each representing a step closer to the ultimate design. The smaller pyramids served as practice grounds for the builders, allowing them to hone their skills before tackling larger projects. These experimental pyramids were not mere practice sessions. They were also actual tombs for lesser pharaohs or members of the royal court. As the Egyptians refined their pyramid building techniques, they created more and more elaborate tombs, each more impressive than the last. They learned from each pyramid, adjusting the slope, size, and internal chambers to improve the design with each new construction. Some pyramids were designed with multiple chambers and passageways, while others featured intricate burial rooms and even false doors. Each pyramid was a unique testament to the evolving skills and knowledge of the Egyptian builders. By studying these smaller pyramids, modern researchers have gained valuable insights into the construction methods used to create the Great Pyramid. They've uncovered the secrets of how the massive stones were transported, lifted, and precisely fitted together. Through studying these earlier pyramids, researchers have pieced together the evolution of pyramid building in ancient Egypt. They've discovered that the construction techniques changed over time, with each new pyramid featuring improvements and innovations over its predecessors. The smaller pyramids were not just stepping stones in terms of size, but also in terms of construction techniques. The Egyptians experimented with different materials, including different types of stone and mortars, as well as various methods for cutting and transporting the stones. These experiments were not in vain. The knowledge gained from building these smaller pyramids was directly applied to the construction of the Great Pyramid. The builders were able to refine their techniques, improve their efficiency, and ultimately create the largest and most enduring pyramid of them all. In studying the smaller pyramids, researchers have also uncovered evidence of the tools and technology used by the ancient Egyptians. Through analyzing the marks left on the stones, they've identified the types of chisels, hammers, and other tools used to cut and shape the massive blocks. At Ethiopia, they've discovered evidence of ramps, levers, and other devices used to transport and lift the stones to great heights. These findings have challenged previous assumptions about the capabilities of the ancient Egyptians and shed new light on their ingenuity and technological prowess. Researchers continue to analyze the smaller pyramids in Egypt, uncovering new insights into the construction methods and techniques used to build these ancient wonders. By understanding how these pyramids were constructed, we gain a deeper appreciation for the incredible feat of engineering and human endeavor that went into building the Great Pyramid of Giza. It was only through years of practice, experimentation, and innovation that the ancient Egyptians were able to create this enduring monument to their pharaohs and their own legacy. To be continued. Chapter 3, Hidden TOMB 732-1030 Visuals. Aerial view of the Great Sphinx of Giza, panning down to reveal the entrance to a possible secret chamber behind the statue. Interior of the pyramid with glowing markings, indicating possible passageways and chambers. Narration. The Great Pyramid of Giza, a monument that has captured the imagination of people for thousands of years. Its massive stone blocks and mysterious interior chambers have long been a source of fascination and intrigue. But what if there was more to this ancient wonder than meets the eye? What if there were secret passageways hidden within its depths? The idea of secret chambers within the Great Pyramid is not a new one. For centuries, researchers have speculated about the possibility of hidden rooms and tunnels lurking beneath the surface. Some believe that the pyramid contains secret passageways that connect to other ancient structures in Egypt, such as the Sphinx or the nearby pyramids of Giza. Others believe that there are hidden chambers within the pyramid itself that may contain valuable artifacts, or even the remains of the pharaohs buried there. The search for these secret chambers has led to numerous expeditions and investigations, some more credible than others. In recent years, however, new technology has given researchers an unprecedented opportunity to explore the pyramid like never before. With the help of advanced imaging techniques, researchers have been able to peer inside the solid stone walls and uncover hidden chambers that were previously unknown. One such discovery was made in 2017 when researchers found a void space inside the pyramid using known invasive scanning technologies. The void, which is located near the top of the pyramid, measures approximately 30 meters long and 6 meters wide, while its purpose remains a mystery. The discovery has raised speculation about the possibility of a secret chamber or passageway hidden within the pyramid. Some believe that the void may have been used as a burial chamber for an unknown pharaoh or a member of the royal family. Others believe that it may have been part of a ventilation system or a hidden passageway, leading to another part of the pyramid or even to other structures in the area. The discovery of the void has reignited interest in the possibility of secret chambers within the Great Pyramid. Researchers are now using advanced technologies such as magnetic resonance imaging and infrared scanning to further explore the pyramid and uncover any hidden secrets it may hold. The quest to uncover the secrets of the Great Pyramid is a testament to human curiosity and our desire to explore the unknown. While the discovery of secret chambers may seem like a modern phenomenon, the idea has captured the imaginations of people for centuries. From explorers to treasure hunters, there have always been those who sought to uncover the hidden secrets of this ancient wonder. The recent discoveries of hidden chambers have given new life to the search for secrets within the pyramid. With the help of advanced technologies, researchers are closer than ever before to uncovering the truth behind the Great Pyramid of Giza. Who knows what other secrets may lie hidden within its massive stone walls? Tune in next time to find out more about the search for secret chambers in the Great Pyramid. Let us know your thoughts, and that's a wrap on our journey through the Great Pyramid of Giza. We hope you enjoyed learning about its construction, purpose, and hidden chambers. Which facts surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting adventures. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.